We're live.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Looney Ballooney Learning Center. As always, I'm Tess, and the man with me on camera is my husband Randy. Hopefully,
Hi,
it's all
everybody.
working out. Huh?
We have 0 people right now, but
Yes, I know, but I
yay.
always do that intro because this will get recorded, right? And the same as, or
Yes,
we
this
could
will get
share it on our
recorded.
group. Okay. I have so many questions in my brain because Randy has really taken the point on all this, and I've been consumed with other things, and so now I'm frantically trying to get up to speed. But hope.
Sandra's here.
Hi,
Sandra
Sandra.
Byers.
What was that?
Sandra Byers.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? Nice to have you with us. I do not have a readout on this one, so Randy will be telling me everything. So bear with us. We're learning some new tech stuff here. uh, as we try and do it together but apart. But
Together, come together right now.
okay, we don't need that.
We do
Yes,
need that. We need
we do.
all of it.
We do need all of it. I'm enjoying laughing today with Randy because it's been a tough go, but here we are. I have some fun things for us tonight. Randy doesn't even know what we're doing tonight. Ooh.
No, I do not. I do
he is
not.
he is in the dark, so to speak. So to
Well,
speak.
actually, I think we're both in the dark because it's 6 o'clock there, and
Yeah.
it's tomorrow here.
Yes. Yes.
Sandra
Has
says
anyone
it's
else
great to
joined
have you
in,
back.
Randy?
Say that again.
Has anyone else joined in?
We have 3 people watching. Say hello if you're out there and
Let us know
give
who's
us
here so I can say hi to y'all.
just say hi.
Um,
I'm there's my
there,
hand.
there's the fingers. There's the Randy fingers in front of the camera. But yes, so we are here. We're doing a different setup to try and allow for Randy and I to be together. I have been told right now that my image is a little bit smaller. When I get teaching, Randy's image is going to drop off to give you a better full screen picture of what I'm doing. But I will still be able to hear him asking questions. He'll be reading out your questions to me. So very similar to when we're together, except, oceans and continents apart.
Oceans and continents. We do have 4 people.
Hi.
Just say hi if you're there. We
Yeah.
definitely have Sandra. We need everybody else because it's one of those new trial
New.
and error stuff.
Yes, I'm hoping everyone can find us, but because we have some fun stuff.
We do. I don't know
Preview
what. Oh, she gave a sneak peek. Hold on. Let's do a solo look.
a solo. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yes, a little bit bigger screen for everybody. All right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and you guys can still hear me, and Tess can hear me. There we go.
more sneak peeks.
Look
But
at that
anyways, all
sneak
right.
peek.
Well, I don't know who's on here with us. If you're one of our regulars, please say hi, or even if you're new, I'd love to say hi to you. Um, we're making balloons tonight. We're making a small tabletop angel. And if we have time, I have one other thing up my sleeve for St. Patrick's Day that we can do if we have time. But so we're going to get started. One thing today, I was making the design that's behind me here that I will reveal here shortly. I got my order in and I forgot to buy myself a sizer. Randy got the sizer in the fictional divorce that we had. So I had to make my own sizer. So here we go. I'm showing my very high-tech sizer. So this is my start point. This is my 0. And then I made flaps for every inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6 and 7. Very high tech, but it worked. It worked. So we're going to be using it tonight for our little angel that we're doing, as opposed to that one.
What's in the background?
What's in the background? Yes, exactly. So, all right. So what we're doing is this is a small balloon tabletop angel that could go very nicely on a presents table, a cake table, sweets table, centerpiece for tables even. It's very, very cute, and I am in love with it. So here we go. I'm using pink. And instead of a typical quad, we're going to do 5 in the round. So we are going to start the base at 4 inches. All right. So let's see here. I got to use my fancy sizer. My brain is not functioning today. There we go. So I'm going to say probably looking at my Legenda settings, I have not done in a while. Yes, I'm using a 0.6 and I'm hitting it twice for the 4-inch.
Emily's here.
Hi, Emily. How are you? Nice to have you on. Is your mom on here with us? I am making a small tabletop angel. Or we're coming up to Easter, where a lot of first communions, baptisms, confirmations, all those things start to happen in abundance. So I always found this time of year, my religious designs soared. Okay, so I ended up with a lot of those. All right, so these are 4-inch, my bottom base. We're going to go to a 3.5. So I don't have 1/2 inches. We'll see how this goes. Okay. I can't believe I forgot to buy myself a new sizer, but we're hoping before long I will be back with Randy. 3 and a little bit. Maybe I'll just do it this way.
The old saying, necessity is the mother of all invention.
Right. Yes, that's what we were saying earlier. Yeah, there we go. All else fails, eyeball it. I find I have trained my eyes to identify easier than using that sizer anyways, but it worked today for me. Now that's too much out. This is going to be a watch test stress night. I have been ballooning all afternoon. I got my order in from Bargain Balloons. Thank you, Bargain Balloons. There was a little hiccup between my old getting it to my new address here at my parents' place versus it defaulted back to my old address, even though I changed it. So they were very accommodating and helped me out. And luckily it hadn't left their warehouse by the time I caught it. So it just took a little extra time, but we made it. Very happy.
Danny's here.
Who is?
Danny's here.
Yay! Hi, Danny. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you on. So we're doing 5s, not quads. And I did 4 and 3.5 inch. I'm going to tie them together with a 260. And you might want to put a little weight in the bottom of this. I didn't think about that ahead of time, but we will make a go of it.
Danny has signed up for our color theory. Well, your color theory.
Yay! Nice to have you join in on that, Danny. I think you'll get a lot out of it. Okay. Then we're going to go 3 now. So I'm using my crazy wonky sizer that I made, but I'm also doing the old eyeball test just to make sure that I'm not losing track, because it is important on this to get the sizing right, or at least close. How have y'all been doing out there? You're also quiet tonight. Is that because we're on YouTube? This is the way we could only figure out to have Randy be able to read the questions out to me and participate more. So that's what we're doing for right this minute. but I should be back with him in about 2 weeks or so. Okay.
I'm hoping.
Coming back up. So I'm just wrapping my 260 around to have my new sizes on, my new 5-piece. Okay, we're going to drop down to 2.5. That was wrong. Doing 1.5. There we go. Again, I usually defer back to my eye because it makes more sense to me. But as I was saying, I got my balloons in around 2:30 today, and I started to work. Got a mock-up done that I'm going to show you here behind me in a minute or so, as soon as we're done this, I guess. Or if I move out of the way, you guys are going to get a bird's eye view of what's back there.
You keep on sneaking peeks.
I know. Teasers. All right. And that's our last at 2.5 in the pink. Wrap it around to get it on there. And then I'm going to do a quick white one at like a 1.5, 2. Just a small little. Everybody's so quiet.
I know.
I feel like I'm
They're
out here on my
paying
own,
attention
guys.
to you.
Huh?
They're paying attention to you.
Here's your first mistake today. I'm very sleep deprived, y'all, and so is Randy. We never sleep very well when we're apart, and then we both had a crazy few days, and we're both very sleep deprived. It's not good. All right,
Yeah,
so
I was editing videos and then pouring concrete today.
pouring concrete with the people who we're staying with. So as always, and I'm going to review this. I know probably most of you know this. When you're doing a 5, I can't call it a quad, but a 5 what is that? 5 quint. That's it. When you're doing a quint, you do 2 and then add a third one into the other duplet. You never want to do the quad and add the 1 in because it doesn't sit right. So this is the preferred way of doing that. Okay. Then I'm just going to take my 260 all the way down to the bottom again instead of cutting it. You can do whatever you want with it. But you know, I always like my mechanics hidden. I'm working with a new mentee, and I keep telling her, hide your mechanic. I think she's quite had enough of me right now. All right, I'm going to use again my last couple of my old Qualitex faces for this, for the angel. I do have my silhouette machine in now, but I didn't have time to cut the face, but you absolutely could. Hey, here's a question for all you out there. What brand color are you using for light toned flesh color? Because I loved the Qualitex. I thought it was a very good one. I bought some peach today from Decomex, and I'm not loving it. So we'll have to see. I'll take your recommendations. What's everyone using for skin tones these days? Okay. All right, so there's our body with the head on it. This is a very simple one, like I mentioned, just to get you. And we're gonna get rid of the link loon at the top because we don't need that today. I guess I could put a little hair on it, but maybe I will. I won't cut that quite yet. All right, we're going to take a gold 260. Fill it all the way up. let a bunch out. Okay. So softened, you can see I've got some at the end and I have a nice long neck. We're going to tie those together. This might even be too big, but we'll make it work. We're going to put 2 pinch twists in. Okay. So 1, 2. So we've got the hoop with the fishy lips, right? Now we're going to take and split it in half. Does everyone know what I'm making, right? It's not that big of a stretch of an idea. Oh, lost my pinch twist. Okay, so we're going to have 1 pinch twist on the front and 1 pinch twist on the back. Round out. You can even give yourself a little straight line. You can do my pinching technique. It's not mine. I learned it somewhere out there in the world. I just like to pass it on. All right, so now we have the angel wings going on the back. And you know me, I'll throw a glue on there. I should clean up this end.
In our settlement, everyone, she only gave me a few glue dashes. She took the rest.
Yeah, they were valuable.
But I got the sizer.
Yes, you got the sizer in the divorce proceedings. All right. You could go ahead and tie it in if you wanted to, but I really like to know my placement, right? You know me. I like it to be exact. As Randy likes to say, I bend them to my will. And that is exactly what I'm doing here to make sure they appear the way I like them to. All right.
Bend them to your will, just like you do with me.
Yeah, right. I know. I do it to you all the time. All right. And then let's see here. I'm going to see. This is a partial of a gold. I think I'm going to need. Maybe not. I'm making so I can squeeze quite easily because I've got some twisting to do in this one. Okay, we're going to bring it around. I need to leave this is her halo, obviously. So I need to leave a little bit that I can glue onto the back of the head. So I'm going to probably do that. Give myself a pinch twist there before I come around with that. Weave it around my pinch twist so it stays. And we're going to make that into a proper circle. And I think I'm going to get rid of this. She doesn't need hair. I was a bald baby. Anyone else a bald baby? My mom used to put hats on me when I was a kid because everyone used to think I was a boy. Okay.
Well, right now I am your bald baby.
Yeah, that's true. Ah. And there we go. A cute little angel. It needs to be. There we go. Turned up just a little bit. Cute little centerpiece, right? For on your tables, your cake tables, for baptisms, christenings, first communions, confirmations even. All right, so that it's really cute. With a little weight, it's going to stand better, but you can see I'm messing about and you can't see it at all, right? I'm going to clean up my one mechanic back here and then I'll show you the back. So this is what the back looks like. If I had have had a full 260, it would have been better because I would have probably tied it into there, but it works, right? And how cute is that? Adorable. And so why I'm on the angels kick and the religious kick is the time of year, right? And so we are dropping tomorrow a new webinar, and that's what I was working on today. It is going to be Religious Designs webinar, which I have my gold cross design. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. It's out there in the world. Everyone likes to use it. It will be on the flyer. But what I did today is a mock-up because I haven't done one before, but now I've done it. I can teach it, right? How crazy is that? No, I haven't done one of this style of design. I've done angels before. I don't want to say that, but can y'all see? This is what I'm worried about, Randy. I might have to take my phone off. So
hold on, back it up, back up, and there you go. You can see
there we
the
go.
whole thing.
So I'm 5'6", so you can see it comes to about my shoulder, right? So I'm going to say about 5 foot. It has a weaving technique that we're going to learn. Okay, we've got the wedding dress base. Okay, and we are going to learn how to do this in that webinar with the gold cross design. That's my 2 religious designs I'm going to be teaching on March 14th. And I just love her. I think she turned out really good. It's a full weave at the top that if you've been interested in learning to weave, this is a great beginner one. We are going to have a more advanced weaving class in the future, but this is an amazing design to get your feet wet in the weaving department. All right, but it would be a very big seller for all your religious occasions. Okay, I even thought about making one for my dad's memorial, but there was no space. I had done too much other things. So
you didn't have time because you always put yourself out there first and foremost of, hey, I'll volunteer.
Yes, I do. I ended up doing far too much and I'm exhausted now. But I'm very proud of how it all turned out. So that makes it all worthwhile. But so we have our little tabletop guy and our big, you can see the difference, right? Same face that we're using. In the webinar, we'll be using actual vinyl. Okay. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? Could you sell it? That's my question. I hope you're all excited for it. I am very excited for it. Next to graduation, religious designs are my next largest demographic that I would sell. So be aware that that's something that could come up if this is your first year and you haven't had that before, or it might not be your first year, but if you offer them now, you could probably sell them very, very well. All right. So that is something to think about. It might not be something that you've done, but it could be something that you do and make a fair amount of money on it. Does everyone like the angel? Anyone? I've got crickets.
Everybody's so silent out there. What does
I
everyone
know.
think? We got 14 people on here. Say hi, everyone. Please say hi and where you're from, where you're watching from, and stuff like that.
Please, because
Yeah.
if not, I have my next design that we're going to do, obviously, because I blew through the first ones very quickly. But we could be done here shortly. Sorry, I have my reading glasses on, so I have to get up close to read. All right. So for St. Patty's Day, this is a cute little thing to put down on the bars, all that sort of thing. So beer stein. All right. So let's see how this goes. I haven't made one in a couple of years, so we'll see if my memory works. I wouldn't normally inflate this on the legenda. Okay, I'm just filling it up to whatever size I want to make this to. It's very much a judgment call. Okay, and I elongate it so it's long and more skinny. Okay, much more like a beer stein. And I'm using very old clears. Let's hope it work. All right. All right, so the very first section around the top of the beer stein, we're going to go halfway around. We're going to start with a pinch twist, right? Anytime we twist, we usually start with a pinch twist. That's sort of our nuts and bolts of holding things together, right? Okay, we're going to come around the top halfway, create another, soften your balloon, create another pinch twist on the other side. Okay, I didn't have a bright yellow balloon, so I'm using reflex gold. Okay. Hitting everything around here. Can y'all see? Okay, so we're going around halfway, then we're going to come back around the other side. And then just spin around that pinch twist. Okay. I kind of went more than halfway, but that's okay. We're going to come down to the bottom where the handle's going to go. I hope this is making sense for y'all. I'm very tired. I've mentioned a few times already, so I might be rushing this. Tell me to slow down if you're not getting it. Okay. So we've come around. Oh, my pinch twist did not like it. Try that again.
So Elise is on here.
Hi, Elise. How are you?
But she messaged through. She doesn't know how to comment on a live here. So I guess it's a pain in the butt using.
Doing it this way? Okay, that's good feedback. We need to know that.
Yeah.
All right. That could be why it's so quiet.
Yeah. There's a comment feature. It should be. You should be able to comment on a live like this.
I would hope so. So I've run out of balloons, so I'm going to add a secondary one. So I'm going to tie it in. I'm going to clean up my mechanics. I apologize if people are trying to comment and they can't. That's got to be very frustrating. Like I said when we started, we're working on different. Oh, General Shrita, I'm unable to comment as well. Okay, so she's just messaged through WhatsApp. So there's definitely a problem. Sorry, guys. That's very, very frustrating.
Because we've done lives before and people have been able to comment.
Yeah, on YouTube. But it might be this new system that we're using to get you on it, Randy.
Could be.
Okay, so we're going to come around the bottom with the clear, right? I put it with some glue, 2 glue dashes I put on there, and I'm going to do the same with the bottom now, just to make it hold. I'm going to spin it around this pinch twist first. Come through. Tie it off. It broke in just the right place. That was convenient. Randy, should we maybe stop and go back over to the regular Facebook Live if they can't comment?
No, I'm going to try something.
Okay. Hold on. Stay with us, guys. He's trying something. If not, I'll stop and we'll go back over to the Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, because other people are able to comment.
Who? If they're
Well,
watching direct through YouTube, right?
yeah, they're able to comment through YouTube. Emily commented. Sandra was able to comment.
Right.
Danny was able to comment. I wonder if they're using a computer or it's just on.
If you're watching it on Facebook, try and scoot over to YouTube and see if you can comment there. And let me know. Sharita, if you can let me know through WhatsApp again, that would be great because I could see that pop up. But that might be the better way of doing it. I'm so sorry. We are trying very hard to make this work. Now I'm just going to do a big old string of pearls, and for the foam on the top of the beer mug.
Maureen asked, she messaged me directly. I've commented, but it didn't show up. Can you ask Tess if she has located any small dove balloons?
I haven't yet, and I need to. If anyone out there has a contact for small dove balloons, the ones that I was getting that Vitalik makes, or they used to have a 14-inch version of it, and it is not being made anymore. I confirmed. But if there's another manufacturer out there that makes a small dove balloon, I would love to know if you've come across it. My gold cross design, I always put a small dove on there. But we can't do that. The large doves will not sit well on it, so I need a small one. My alternative is going to be to twist a small dove. I know y'all love twisting, right? But as you can see, it comes in handy, right? I'm
I
gonna clean up.
wonder if me putting up where to go to the YouTube live might have messed it up. You might have to just go to YouTube directly
Yeah,
and go to our page.
I think so.
I think that's what happened.
We're sorry for the confusion, guys. Very, very much so. We're just trying to get it so that Randy is on with me because it makes it so much easier. I missed so many of your comments last week, but I'm missing even more this week. Learning experience, I guess. So I'm just making pearls. So I am not a weird, I don't not believe in ghosts, but it doesn't upset me. Ever since, I'm tired. There's a light that keeps going out. And I keep saying it's my dad. Ever since I started doing his flowers. Oh, sorry, guys. Not like
It's okay, my love.
all right, I'll get myself under control in a second. So I'm just doing pearls on top of the beer stein. You can see, right? It's really cute. You could put someone's name for a birthday if you wanted to, not just St. Patrick's Day. I did many a beer-themed balloons for people's birthday. Mostly our gentleman friends, but I did do a few female ones. So sorry for the tears, guys. But it's a cute little design. It could be a centerpiece on tables, right? It's an upsell. Remember your upsell, guys. Do you need, when they're placing their order for their garlands or their number stacks, just ask them, hey, do you need any centerpieces to go with that? I I have a cute little beer mug that would go with your theme, or, it ups your invoice, your total invoice. Okay. And that's what we need. It's what we want. That's why, do you want fries with that? Was a big thing. It's what all the big marketing companies tell you. Upsell. Even my daughter works for a furniture store. They are taught to upsell as well. We're subjected to that in the world quite a bit. So just think of that. But these are cute little things. Anyways, here we go. The final little bit, I'm going to have some dripping down, right? I'm even going to I don't know, Randy. I think maybe we should have went back to the live on the Facebook because no one's here. I was looking forward to chatting with everybody tonight. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking something out. So if anyone wants to chat with us, the link that you use to go from Facebook to here doesn't have a chat feature, I believe. And so I'm just going to double check it on here. But if you go to our YouTube page, like click out of this,
Directly.
go directly to YouTube. It does have a chat feature, but let me double check. This is for everyone's benefit also, to see. Yeah. So if I go here,
There we go. So it takes a little bit of fiddling, but you can see I've got a really good layout of foam, beer foam on there. It's super cute. I really like it. Actually, I kind of like it with the reflex on there, but it is a much more expensive way to do it. Keep that in mind, right? We always want to check on our profit and loss. There we go. Two extremes, right? The religious and then the the fun party time. But for St. Patrick's Day, you could print a vinyl clover on here. A lot of really cute things you could do with it. Some people do very, very well with St. Patrick's Day. Depends on sort of your location. Obviously, if you live in a dry city, you're not going to have as much. But think about it. And even just for birthday parties, it doesn't have to be just St. Patrick's Day, like I said. But it's basically, it's a smaller, weird version of the. We're all commenting. I'll read them all later. I'm so sorry. Anyways, something to have fun with. I think I need a few of these myself tonight. So what happens when I get overtired? Things bug me. Does that happen to you? It's been a week. But we're looking forward to me coming back. I'm hoping in and around the 10th or 11th we'll be back. I'll be back with Randy. I know his wording on the post this morning was a little deceiving. I had to go back in and edit it. He said Randy and Tess back together, and I think a few people misunderstood. I am not back in Montenegro. I'm still here, but back together online is what we're meaning. So.
wow, that's weird. So I wrote something.
Yeah.
But then I messaged through something, and that worked. But
okay. Well, we apologize, everyone. This is no fun for y'all if you can't comment. If you have questions, write them in the comments there on Facebook, and I will sit down tonight and get back to y'all, answer your questions. If I have to do a little video for you, I will. But we're trying to get this all figured out. We were really hoping to get Randy in there, but I don't think that's going to happen, Liv. So anyways, this was my second item, and then of course this. And for anyone latecomers, we have our 5-foot angel that I did the mock-up today for. Oops, you're going to see a flyer tomorrow out for it. This and my gold cross design that's all over the world out there on the internet, everyone's been using, is going to be a webinar on March 14th. So I'm hoping to be back with Randy in Montenegro for then. We're just looking at flight details now. But I'm really excited for this one. You get the Linkaloon dress base and then a woven body piece. It turned out so good. I'm so happy with how this turned out. And I love to weave, come to find out. I know with Randy's suit, I said I hated it and I'd never do it again, but a full suit is different than just a bodice. A full suit for a 6'4" man is different than a little bodice. This I really enjoyed doing today. What was that, Randy?
I just laughed.
Yeah. Okay. But we're going to make one of these in the webinar from start to finish. It's a make-along webinar. So, but with this one, there will be requirements for you to pre-inflate some stuff ahead of time. We will give you very good instructions on how to do that, or else it's going to be a 6-hour class, and I don't want that. So we're going to get you to pre-inflate all the Linkaloons at the bottom in your duplex, and be ready, very prepared for making the weave. That's going to be the bulk of the time. You can be a beginner, but it will help if you have like your pearls. You understand the concept of the pearls and got that down. Your life will be so much easier in the webinar if you have that. I'd say it's a beginner intermediate class. But yeah.
So I want everybody in the chat. I know it's a pain in the butt, but can everyone just wave that pink hand? Can you just send through that emoji? I want to see if, because I think it's the software. I tried. I tried. I'm having a headache. So if everyone out there can just wave a hand and see if that works, and if it doesn't,
I'm not seeing anything. So.
Oh, I'm seeing all of them. Shanna LaFleur, Carletta, Melanie. So all those work. It's just that I don't know if we don't have enough experience or what it is.
It's probably user error. But like I said, if you have any questions, leave them either on the YouTube recording of this. No?
Yeah, you can go back and probably comment on the recording of this, or you can,
or on the Facebook version of it. I will hunt for all your questions. I am so sorry, guys.
Elizabeth Spradley's here, Kevin. They're all here. Everyone's here. Karen Openshaw's here.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Crystal Webb, Elizabeth.
I'll see you for the color theory as well. I'm excited you signed up. I think you'll love it.
Yes, Crystal did. Yeah, if I had more hair, I'd pull it out, but I don't. And so
Randy's feeling really bad, me trying to juggle these by myself without him being able to voice the comments for me. So he's trying everything in his power to get it so it can. So a little trial and probably user error here on our part tonight, but we apologize for that. But I hope you learned a little something along the way. What, Randy?
See, Sharita was able to comment after she did that. Kevin is Sharita.
Hi. Yay. Okay, so
it is working. It's just not working proper like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, write down all your questions. You know, I love to hear them, and I'm more than happy to answer them. More than likely, if it's a long drawn out thing, I'll do a little video and then I'll put it up in the group for everybody. This answer is to Carletta for her question, da, 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 and I'll talk at you guys. I hate doing that, but at least I'll hopefully answer your questions. So don't be afraid to post them.
But you know what I loved?
What?
Carletta put up her #1 that she made, and I loved it.
Yay!
I
Carletta did so great. We had our Link-a-Loon class on Sunday, and the giant numbers. We have the letters that we are going to be doing in April. So with what, I wasn't supposed to say that.
No, you were.
Okay. Sorry, I thought for a second I was letting the cat out of the bag. We are going to be doing a webinar for letters to prep for grad season. Okay, so you could do the letters grad or whatever. We're going to be doing one letter, but you do get the recipes for all 26 letters. Okay, with the cost of the webinar. So I'm going to be in the next day or two posting a schedule. We have a lot coming up. We have the religious designs coming up. We have a brand new and different distorted flowers class. It's going to be on a vertical garland, so on a pole with a garland with 3 different types of distorted flowers. That's going to be done.
Listening to you guys, so she is out there. She is paying attention to everyone.
I am.
I want distorted.
We want distorted. What else have we got, Randy? What else did I put in? We've got
so religion,
more pricing webinars coming up.
Color theories coming up on.
We're doing a graduation designs in April as well. That will include a garland making class, or component to the class. That will probably be a full day class. So prepare for that one because grad is huge. Now that everything's sort of slowing down for me, all the little hamsters have resumed their exercise regime, and I'm coming out with all these ideas. So that's what we've got planned so far. They've had a sabbatical for far too long. I've had to put them back to work. So
she's coming back just like we did in January. We're coming out strong. Tessa's got some creative juices flowing. I have my technical skills going. I am still editing the 26 letters that I have to do. There's a lot of counting and figuring out.
I think you're down to what, 6 or 7 you have left to do?
Yeah, I got 6 or 7 that I have to do, and she's put a deadline on me. So, yay!
We both work, half the battle is knowing yourself. We both work much better when there is a close deadline. All of a sudden, the get up and go kicks in. So,
oh, I got plenty of time. No problem. I'll just worry about it later. Oh, drinking our problems away now.
I will admit I have the last 2 days had a few. Mom and I at night we sit down and have a little shot of Bailey's together. Kind of nice. It helps me sleep. But last night was nightmares, horrible nightmares. But anyways, that's what's going on here, guys. We've got a lot going on. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of posts. We're going to be flooding your thing, but you get to see hopefully more well in advance what's coming up, so you can pick and choose what you want to do, or all of them. Yes, please. But we are going to if you took my last distorted flowers class, only the daisy will be reproduced because that's sort of the basic one to introduce everybody, and then the other 2 are new designs. So keep your eye out for that. Lots going on. I wish I could see your questions.
Lots going on, and I really want to apologize to everyone. I thought, oh, this would be fun. I can join in. And half the time I was quiet because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, which led me to talk way too much, and I sped through the 2 designs. But anyways, watch the replay if you didn't see it for this little guy. He's really simple, but it can add, again, an upsell. Oh, we have these cute little things for your cake tables or whatever. Would you like some? Absolutely. Okay, you
Ooh,
saw it. It took me like literally 5 minutes to make.
add the angel with the beer.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. If it was a glass of
Oh,
wine, maybe.
it has to be wine.
I might have to, now I got to figure out how to make a wine glass. I can do it. We'll see next week. It's a challenge accepted. Let's see if I can come up with a glass of wine.
Got it. Made a glass of wine. Glug, glug, glug.
Wouldn't that be nice? But all right, everyone. Seeing we can't converse with you, we're going to let you all go. I know it's early, but I hope you enjoyed our 2 little tutorials. And I really hope you love my little angel friend. And you're excited to learn how to make it on our webinar. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Even if you want to learn just the wedding dress, this will get you there. Pretty close. But the weaving is amazing. You can do so many things with it. It basically becomes fabric. All right. So anyways, we'll see you all next week. We'll have all this figured out next week, or it will be just me on the live on Facebook.
I
One of the
think it's
two.
gonna. I think it's just gonna have to be you, my love.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's okay. Next week is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And come see me. You know, I always come up with something fun for us to do. And we'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed tonight and your journey of ballooning yourself. Bye for now.
Bye. Now, if I can end the stream. There we go. Bye.
Bye, everyone.